Hi guys, Smith here, and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm finally back on YouTube with a brand new countdown. I know I haven't been on for quite a long time. That's because obviously X and Y has come out and I've had loads of homework. So I have been on a hiatus for a couple of weeks. Don't worry, because now it's the week holiday. I should be getting a few episodes up this holiday, which is really good. First of all, before I start the episode properly, I have to say happy birthday to Matt Smith. It's his birthday today. 11th Doctor, so happy birthday to Matt Smith. And there will be other videos coming this week, hopefully an X and Y review, as well as some Let's Plays. So the countdown today is going to be my top 15 ever Pokemon episodes from the anime. Now, this is totally my opinion, the episodes that I like to watch, and some that I think have great moments in. Some regions have a lot more episodes than others. That's just like my personal preference and stuff. So we'll start with my 15th favourite episode ever, Tricks of the Trade. Now you see a Wobbuffet here. It's from the Johto Saga, or the Johto region. And basically there's like this swap meet thing, and Ash meets this kid called Benny, who's trying to find someone to trade Pokemon with for his Wobbuffet, who he wants to trade. And eventually it ends up with Jessie, and that's the start of Jessie's amazing Wobbuffet, which is one of my favourite characters in the anime. It's just a really good comic relief character. We start out this episode, it's sort of a filler, but it's got some good action scenes in it, and I just think it's really funny how Jessie ends up with Wobbuffet, and I just really like that about the episode. So that's my 15th favourite episode. My 14th is from the Unova region. It's a home for Drubble, and you see there's Drubble there. So this episode is basically Ash, Iris and Silent finding a wild Drubble who's trying to build its home. You know, free Drubble, bully it and steal its home, and it ends up with everyone teaming up to try and get the shell back. And I really like how they delve into Drubble's personality and feelings here, how it feels about having its home stolen. I think that's a really nice breakthrough for the character. I'm really glad they decided to make this episode, because again it's sort of a filler, although Silent does catch his trouble. I just really like the pace of the episode. I think it is exciting, and it's got a few really nice moments, so that's my 14th favourite episode. My 13th is A Breed Stampede, which is from Diamond and Pearl series, so the Sinnoh Saga, where it features Ash and Dawn training, and then Dawn tries to train with her newly evolved Piloswine, but it doesn't listen to her, which is sort of what happened with Ash's Charizard. And it goes into quite a lot of detail and how she really wants to be friends with it, and all these attempts fail. Also, Crystal learns Fire Fang in this episode, which is really nice. But the main focus is on Piloswine, and at the end it evolves into Mamoswine, and its rage is really caught in the episode, and how its personality has changed. And I really like how they feature that in the episode. So I like the Breed Stampede because I just think overall it really delves into Mamoswine's and Piloswine's new personality. So that's why I really like it. Okay, 12 is On Odd Pokemon Out, which is from the Hoenn Saga, or the Battle Frontier Saga, which really delves into Grovar's personality. Now, well, Ash's Grovar, because before Ash's Grovar seemed quite harsh and lonely almost, but in this episode it shows he just has some feelings to fall in love with this Meganium, and getting turned down really hits him, as he's unable to perform attacks for several episodes. And I really like this development, as it shows Grovar does have feelings, and it's really nice. So that is my 12th favourite episode. 11th is Current Events, and the episode that follows, but even though it's one of my favourite, I really can't remember its name for the life of me. But it's about Ash Chikorita evolving into Bayleaf, and its new character changes, and how it gets really upset when Ash betrays it in the other episode. But Current Events actually features where it's Ash and Chikorita stuck in this building with all these electric types, and it's really interesting how they like loads of action, and it's really good how they battle all these type Pokemon, and how Chikorita really stands up for Ash, and its evolution at the end is just amazing. So I'm a really big fan of Bayleaf, and I love its personality, so that's why that's in my top 15. So we're moving into top 10 now. We start with A Scared to Remember, the last Hoenn episode, and one of the only Hoenn episodes on this list. I like. Oh yeah, the last episode was from Johto as well, by the way. So yeah, so this is a Hoenn episode, and it features where Pikachu gets amnesia and Team Rocket attempt to trick it into thinking he's one of them, and Ash is an enemy. I just love this episode because it's just really sad at some points, where you see how crushing it is to see Ash is against Pikachu. I mean, it's just well, Pikachu's against Ash, and it's just really sad at some points. And this is such a good episode because it really delves into Ash and Pikachu's relationship, and I think it's really crafty. Team Rocket how they use Pikachu's amnesia to their advantage. So I think that's a really good thing. I thought this is a really good episode. Okay, number 9 is another Unova 1. I think it's the last Unova 1 as well. It is Evolution by Fire, where Ash's Tepig meets its old trainer Seamus, and it evolves into Pig Knight. In my opinion, it's one of the best double battles of the series. I really love how Tepig is stuck in between choosing its two trainers, and once it evolves it learns Fire Pledge, which is amazing. And I just think Tepig's personality really makes this episode such a really good. It wouldn't really work with any other Pokemon apart from Tepig, which is why I'm glad they made this development for him, which is why it's such a good episode. So I really like Evolution by Fire. I really like it. Okay, the next one is number 8, I believe. And it's Mastering Current Events, which is from the Sinnoh Saga. And it features Ash's Gliscor, where it tries to master the winds and really and has to really try. And it learns how to battle in the air a lot better. You know, Gliscor struggles with the air. And it learns Giga Impact, which is actually amazing. And it's really sad when he decides to stay behind with McCann. It's quite a sad ending to the episode, but I think it's really nice about what happens. I'm glad the episode turned out like that, because Glasgow's final goodbye is a good one. So yeah, I really like this episode. I love the personality and Glasgow's ambitions, so that's why I really like it. So 7th, I believe, is Kanto or Orange Islands episode, Charizard Chills. Lots of you will know this Pokemon. Know the Pokemon and know the episode where Ash Charizard never listens to him, and he battles a Poliwrath and loses quite badly. Gets frozen by Ice Beam. And Ash spends all night caring for him until his hands are literally really red raw, and he cares for Charizard all night. And Charizard finally gains respect for Ash and finally starts to obey him, which is a really nice scenario, because it's glad that Charizard finally gains respect for Ash, and the relationship there is amazing, which is why I really like this episode so much, because of the relationship between the two. Number 6 is another one featuring Mr. Charmeleon. Attack of the Prehistoric Pokemon, where at the Grand Park Canyon, Ash and Team Rocket are attacked by prehistoric Pokemon. Aerodactyl takes Ash with its claws, flies away with it, and angers Charmeleon, and it evolves into Charizard, which is amazing. And there's an amazing battle between the two. So, a chase in the air. It's got so much action, and the way Charmeleon fuels that anger into evolving, it's really nice, and I think this is favourite for a lot of people. So that's Charmeleon. Now we're into the top 5. This is a two-parter actually. It's The Ties That Bind and Can't Beat the Heat. which is the league battle between Ash and Gary. I think this is really nice. It ties up some loose ends with their relationship and development between the two. It really shows Gary's character changing, and I really liked how this episode ended, where Ash won finally against Gary, which is a really nice ending. And the battle itself was amazing, and probably one of the best battles ever, but not the best. But I think it is definitely a really good battle, and that's why I really like it. Number 4 is Pursuing a Lofty Goal, where is technically where Ash beats Paul at something for the first time, where he beats Paul's Haunchgrow with his Staravia, which evolves into Staraptor in a Poké competition. I really like this one because I think the battle between the two is really, really nice. I love how Paul really takes this loss seriously, and I just really think that battle between the two is amazing. So, and Staraptor's amazing, so that's why I really like this one. Third favourite episode ever. Oh yeah, that was Sinnoh. The Charmeleon one was Kanto, and Can't Beat the Heat and stuff was Johto, so sorry I keep forgetting about that. But third place is Chimchar, which is another Sinnoh one, and features after Chimchar, and finally activates Blaze with him, and it really shows how he can't control Blaze, and it's a really exciting episode, as he's able to finally fuel this amazing power. It's so strong and so powerful, and it really sets the tone for the rest of his adventures with Ash, and I think it is a really good turning point. So that's I really like this episode, and it's really good. Second favourite episode ever is Electrifying Shock Showdown, I think. I can't remember the title exactly, but basically it's in Kanto. It's one of the earlier episodes where Ash's Pikachu battles Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, and this is a really good episode because the battle between the two is amazing, and the way Pikachu refused evolution to beat Raichu is actually the most heart-tingling moments ever in Pokemon. It just blatantly refuses, and it beats Raichu as Pikachu, which is really good. So that's why I really like this episode. So 14 episodes down, 1 to go. It's a Sinnoh episode, and it's one of the best battles I've ever watched in my life. It is the first full 6-on-6 battle between Ash and Paul, pedal to the metal and evolving strategies. Best battle ever. Ash loses 6 Pokemon to 2, but the way it's handled is amazing, and the episode after, Uncrushing Defeat, is also very good. Just the way the battle plays out, Chinchar's evolution, Ursaring sweeping half Ash's team. It is honestly an amazing episode, and I can't believe how good it is. Honestly, their league battle is good, but I like this one more because it shows more of Ash's development as a character as he loses, rather than as he wins. So, I think this is a real milestone in Ash's